Hello everybody, welcome to Sin City Living. My name is Jason. I'll be bringing you today's episode. As always, please hit the like and subscribe button, and we would like to give a shout out to our patrons. We appreciate all tips and support. It's only going to go to making the channel better and adding more games. If you're curious, please check out the description of this video. So for today is going to be video number 3 in our deep dive into the PowerPress method. So if you're curious about the likelihood of the 15, 30, 45, and 60 roll hands happening, please check out the 4 and 10 video. This one has a lot more presses, so I don't have quite as much time. I'm going to have to kind of dive right into things. Just like with before, we're looking at $10 minimum bet tables, $25 minimum bet tables, or you're at a $10 minimum bet table and you just want to bet more. It certainly can happen. And again, we've got 2 players that have decided they've thrown in enough money, so they're not going to throw in more money. They are going to power press, but they're not going to throw in more money. They want to increase it while maybe taking a little or just not sacrificing any more money. Whereas these 2 players say, you know what, screw it. I'm going to throw in more money. We're going to press all the way up. We're just going to make this happen. So let's see what can happen. So the very first time that a 6 or an 8 rolls, and we're just going to focus on the 6. Okay, and we're going to do this out to 10 rolls, because 10 rolls would statistically happen within the 60 roll hand. 45 rolls, or 45 roll hand, looking at 7 to 8 hits here. 30 roll hand, we're looking at 5 hits. 15 roll hand, we're looking at 2 to 3 hits. Okay, so first time it hits, this player is going to collect 2, and they're going to go up to $24. This player goes up to 24. This player is going to throw in more money. They're going to go up to 30. How much does that cost? That's going to cost them $4. So now they are in the hole an additional $4. What you will notice is these 2 players are going to be connected. This one will generally be a beat behind this one. This one is generally going to be a beat behind this player. So this player is going to go up to 35. I'm sorry, not 35. What am I saying? This player is going to go up to 60 and collect $5. This player is also going to throw in more money. They're going to throw in $1. They're going to go up to 66. The second time it hits, this player is going to collect another $4. So now they've collected $6. And they're going to go up to 48. This player would throw in more money. So now they are in the hole for $5, and they are also going to go up to 66. Now this player that's at 60, they're going to collect their $10. They're going to go up to 120. This player, what are they going to do? They're going to have to throw in more money. They're going to throw in another $7. So now they're $8 in the hole, but they go up to 150. So right now, it doesn't look like there's a huge difference in these players and their style of play. These 2 both started out with $12 bets. One is at 48, and one is at 66. That doesn't seem like a huge difference, and it's really not. Just a couple of units. Same thing here. The $25 players, one's at 120, one's at 150. Doesn't seem like a whole lot when they started out with their $30 place bets. I know I said 25, but I tend to think in the green for the 160 across or 135, 130. So these guys started with their $30 place bets, 120, 150. Doesn't seem like a huge difference, and it's really not. It's really 1 unit, because players in this range tend to think of $30 bets as 1 unit. Where the differences start showing up for these guys is going to be in the higher levels when there's more rolls occurring. So what's going to happen on the 3rd roll? Well, this player is going to collect $14, so we're just going to do 15 for 1. And what are they going to do? They are going to make their bet look like $90. So they're continuing to collect. So this player, just like this player previously, is going to throw in another $7, which means they are now in the hole $12. But they go up to 150. This player that's at 120 is going to collect $20 and just go up to 240. Now this player that's at 150 is going to throw in, hold on one second. Well, they're not going to throw. I did some really bad math here. So this one is going to pay $175, right? Now, we're going to cut it out a little bit differently, because what are they going to do? They want to go to, oh no, they're going to have to throw in more money. This player throws in another $5. Throws in another $5. Takes themselves up to $230. $330, I'm sorry, $330. What am I saying $230 for? Takes themselves up to $330. Okay. It seems like kind of an oddball bet, and usually with our presses, we prefer to keep things somewhat easier so that it doesn't interrupt the flow of the game and keeps the game going. We don't want the dealers to have to go, what in the hell? Because it's a bet they don't see very often. This, however, is extremely easy for any experienced dealer. 300 pays 350 and 30 pays 35. It's super, super, super easy. Any dealer should be able to figure that out like that. So now, they are now in the hole $13. They threw in another $5. They're in the hole $13. So the fourth time this hits, this player is going to collect another $15. We'll do 25 for 10. And they're going to go up to $180. 180. Now this player is going to throw in another $5, so they're now in the hole $17, and they're going to go up to $330, just like this player. Again, these two are very similar. This player just started out quite a few units behind. They started with a two-unit bet. And this player started with a 5-unit bet. These two, they don't end up quite so interlinked because this player doesn't want to have to throw in additional money, so they're not going to be catching up to the presses. They're going to be slightly different presses. This player, what are they going to do? They're going to collect another $10, and they go all the way up to $510. Again, it's kind of an oddball one, but it should be super, super easy for any dealer, because 480 pays 560, 30 pays 35. It pays 595. It's really, really easy, or 600 for this 5. Super, super easy. This player that's at 330 is going to actually collect for the first time. They're going to collect 55, but they're not up 55. They are only up $42. And where are they going? They're going all the way up to $660. Very similar to a $66 bet that they may have been at earlier on in the night. So the fifth hit, this player right here goes up to $360. They're going to collect $30. And they are going to go up to $360. This is a super easy one for pretty much any dealer to pay. It's just a $36 bet. And this player is going to collect $55. Finally. They're going to go up to, oh, I'm sorry. They collect $55, but they are not ahead $55 because they've been throwing in money. They are ahead $38. Got ahead of myself there. And they go all the way up to $660. What about this player? This player is going to collect $205. Pretty decent amount there. And where are they going from their $510? They're going up to $900. Very easy. Very easy, and that's an extremely easy bet for any dealer to pay. Any experienced dealer knows 90 pays 105, so 900 pays 1,050. Super, super, super easy. What about this player? This player is going to, once again, we get into throwing in money. So this player, since they collected last time, they say, you know what, I don't need that money yet. They're going to throw in $70. Now, they collected $55 last time, so they're actually only in the hole, this hand, $28. They've only thrown in $28 additional dollars. That's really not a lot for a player playing as aggressive as this. They are shooting up to $1,500. $1,500 bet after 5 rolls. Now let's look at these players. We're at 360 and 660. They both started the same. They both have actually collected a little bit of money. Now their bets are wildly different. absolutely wildly different. This is approximately where you would be on those 30 roll hands. This player is now at 900. This player's at 1500. Big difference in their bets. Now, yes, this player has collected up some money, but this player is much more positioned for another hit, should it happen. It's never a guarantee. So the player at 360 is not going to collect anything. They're going to go all the way up to $780. But they didn't have to throw in any more money. That's their whole goal. Don't throw in money. This player, just like this player, is going to throw in another $70. So they wipe out what they have collected, but they say small price to pay to get up to $1,500. They're only in the hole $32 for this entire roll from what they've thrown in. This player is going to collect $150. And they're going to go up to $1,800. Very basic one for dealers to have to deal to. So this player is going to collect $250. So they are finally in the black. And they go up to $3,000. Now, there's a caveat here. This player goes up to $3,000, assuming that they are on a $5,000, $10,000, or $20,000 minimum bet table. If they are not, then they can only go up to $2,400 if they're on a $12,000 max bet table, or $2,000 max bet table. They'll go up to $2,400 and they'll collect $600 out of this. And at this point, they just keep collecting. So if we're on a $2,000 max bet table, we only need 6 hits to hit this table max. 6 hits of the 6-hit table max. That happens. That happens more frequently than you might think. There's a reason that the repeater bets on tables that have that particular side bet have 6 hits on the 6 and 8 as the goal to pay out, because it does happen. It doesn't happen super frequently, but it does happen. Every day they're going to be paying that out at some point, a couple times, really. So that's 6 hits. So we're assuming this player is shooting up for they're on a much higher table limit game, but they may not be. So with the seventh hit, this player right here is going to collect $190. We're going to collect 200 for 10. And where are they going? $1,500. This player is going to collect $250. Now, in reality, neither one of these players are actually up $250. They're up 200 and change, both of them. But I'm not going to keep cutting out that little difference there. In fact, I'm going to stop cutting out the profit entirely at this point because they are all now profitable no matter what. So now this player is at $3,000 unless it's a $2,000 max bet table. What about this player? Well, this player is going to go from $1,800 up to $3,600. They're going to collect $300. They're going to collect $300. They're going to go up to $3,600. Unless they're on a $2,000 max bet table. Then they're going to collect even more money. Now this player is going to actually throw in a little bit of money. And they are going to go up to $6,600. 3,000 pays 3,500. So they need to throw in $100. They're going to throw in $100 out of their profit to go up to $6,600. So this player has also hit another level. What if you're at a $5,000 max bet table? Well, $5,400 would be your max and you're collecting instead of throwing in more money. The next hit, this player goes up to $3,000. They're collecting $250. Unless you're at a $2,000 max bet table. This player is going to throw in $100. They're going to go up to $6,600. Again, if they're at a $5,000 max bet table, then they just go up to $5,400 and they collect instead of throwing money. If they're at a $2,000 max bet table, they're just collecting at this point. Pretty nice collection too. This player is going to go up to $7,800. How much did they collect there? Nothing. But they are actually ahead by 700 total with what they have collected here and there. They're going up to 7,800. Unless they're at a $5,000 max bet. Then they're at 5,400 and they've collected a couple thousand. Nothing wrong with that. This player is going to collect over $2,000. They're going to collect $2,300 because they are going to go to 1,200. I'm sorry, 12,000. Did I say 1,200? They're going to go to 12,000. $12,000. Now, if they're on a $10,000 max bet table, they just hit the max bet after 8 hits. If they're on a $5,000 max bet table, then they just collected a whole bunch of money because they were already at max bet. What about the 9th hit? Well, the 9th hit, this player will go to 3,000. This player will go to 12,000, just like him. This player that's at 7,800 will go to 15,000 unless they're at a $10,000 max bet table. This player is still collecting. When they go to 15,000, they're actually collecting $1,900. They're collecting almost $2,000, but they're getting themselves up to 15,000 because they're shooting for that $20,000 max bet table, which would actually be 24,000 on a 6 and 8. So for the 6th, this player is going to collect 2,000 and shoot up to 24,000. So they would now be at max bet. Now, the 10th roll is pretty much pure profit for everybody. In general, most people are going to be at the table max well before the 10th roll. It's very unlikely that you're playing on a $10,000, $20,000 max bet table, even a $5,000 max bet table. Off the strip, you don't see a whole lot of them. Even $25 minimum bet tables will oftentimes have a table max of 4,000 or 5,000. You're not likely to see 10,000, 20,000. But if you do, fantastic. As you can see, you can still hit it in a reasonable number of hits, not guaranteed, nothing that happens every 20 minutes within the casino, but the kind of hits that do happen every so often. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this series of a deeper dive into the power press and what can happen with it. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons. We will catch you guys next time.